Giuseppe Oliveri, the Hofstra Pride, come into this one with an overall record of 7-1-1 and 2-1 in CAA play, and they'll be up against Elon, who are undefeated to begin the season at 7-0-1 and 3-0 in CAA play. Giuseppe, we got quite a big matchup today. What are you expecting?
Yeah, this is it, right? This is what you play for in the beginning of the season. Hofstra, they gave themselves a harder schedule before conference play started to test the team. You know, it was a new-look team coming in. Head coach Richard Nuttall knew that, and he wanted them to be tested, and boy, did they answer the call. This team has looked amazing. I could argue they should be ranked higher than 22 nationally. They were at some points at 15, 12, 19. Now they sit back at 22, where they've been hovering for most of the season. But, I mean, looking at these two teams, what am I expecting? I'm expecting a lot of goals, Kenny. And these two goaltenders, don't get it twisted. These two goaltenders have looked amazing to start the season. Wessel Spiel so far is unbelievable. He's averaging just a little bit above half a goal against a game. Those are numbers that not even Wessel Spiel put up. Filippo Dodone has looked amazing so far, but so is everybody for Elon. And Elon, they're ranked here for a reason. This team is very good. This team is run differently than Hofstra is, though, and that's a big concern for head coach Richard Nuttall. His main guys to stay on the field all game. You got Jack O'Malley. You have Pearson Fuso, these rocks of the defense, and it's much different than how Elon runs their team, right? These guys are much less acquainted to playing more of the game. There's fresh legs. So if you ask me what I'm expecting today, I'm expecting a high-flying game. I'm expecting a lot of goal scoring, and I'm also expecting a little bit of sloppiness, right? I mean, look at the field today. We got a tent up over us. It's windy. They're playing on turf. There's no mud, but sure as heck is slippy, so it's going to be rough. But at the end of the day, I'm expecting high-flying, an action-packed game, and I'm expecting a lot of goals.
You know, definitely, it's tough conditions right now, even for us. But we know that this Hofstra Pride team, they are battle-tested. They are prepared to play in whatever conditions. Of course, they're coming off a 3-0 win at Loyola, Maryland, which came on Tuesday, and that really showed some resilience following their first loss of the season. But, huge shout-outs to, of course, Filippo Dodone for the shutout, and of course, they've gotten plenty of help on the offensive side, too.
Yeah, and both of these squads, right? I mean, you look at them, and these guys are both battle-tested. You said it perfectly. And how they are right now, they are set to play these big games. These are two teams that are going to be jarring for the CAA title later in the year, right? These are two of the top teams in the conference. But when you look at these guys and you're looking at who's going to come out on top, you got to remember something. It may be an announcer's jinx, but we've said it every time, and it's worked so far. Hofstra's undefeated at the now newly named Captain's Field today at home since 2022. So, I mean, it is what it is. These two teams are going to be very good, and that's just going to be it.
Yeah, well, should be a good one in store today. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and much more as you're listening and watching Hofstra Men's Soccer on Flow Sports and The Hawk.
Opened its doors over 160 years ago. And back then, it was all about one-on-one banking. In today's world, banking's all about easy and convenient, and saving you time for the moments that matter. We get that, but sometimes you need to speak with someone to make it happen. And at Apple Bank, that's what we still do. One-on-one service since the day we first opened.
Welcome to Apple Bank. How can I help you?
Easy, convenient, personal banking. Apple Bank, your neighbor, your bank since 1863.
Leadership is not a gift. It's a choice. Decide to lead.
This is the CAA on Flow Sports.
Testing.
Test. And we join you in progress from Captain's Field, where we are a little under a minute underway here. Hofstra taking on Elon. Let's quickly go through the lineups first for Elon. Thomas Wroblewski in goal. August Ginley on defense. Carlos Levy also on defense. And for the midfielders and forwards, Mac Musaba, Jordan Wilson, Scott Vatney, Victor Stromson, Charlie Kitch, Connor Muchetti, Summer Nenninger, Ryan Manna, as Hofstra currently has it over on the midfield. And the lineups for them: Filippo Dedone in goal, Gabriel Pacheco, Milo Hall, Rock Carlos, Jack O'Malley, Owen Farrell, Pierce Infuso, Jacob Woznicki, Lennon Gill, Teddy Baker, and Laurie Goddard.
Yeah, and these two teams, a little sloppy early, obviously, with the rain. What can you expect? Hofstra does have a free kick coming up, though, however, in pretty favorable position right over the midfield line on Elon's side of things. So this is really big, Kenny. This is exactly what you want if you're Hofstra. Get pressure early, even if you don't score.
And it looks like it's going to be Teddy Baker to take the free kick. He scored his last time out against Loyola Maryland. And the free kick's going to go into the box, and it's broken up by Elon, but saved by Hofstra. Now a shot is taken, but it's going to go over the net. That was, I believe, Pearson Fuso who tried to take a shot.
Oh, scary look for Hofstra right there. They had it right inside of the 18-yard box. I mean, a tough shot, not able to capitalize on it, obviously. You're on the off foot. The ball's bouncing in the air. Just to get a foot on that is really impressive.
So now Thomas Wroblewski will get set to take the goal kick, and he kicks it over to the near side where it's broken up by Laurie Goddard, and now it's going to go out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in for Elon. They're going to go the other way. So the throw comes in. Ginley has it, and Hofstra tries to break it up. Laurie Goddard got a foot on it, but Elon still maintains possession, and now it's going to go out of bounds for a Hofstra throw.
And do you see how that the water coming off of the ball in the turf? That's unreal. You know, it's drizzling right now, but it's really coming down.
Owen Farrell gets set to throw over on the near side. As no one's really near him, it looks like it's going to be a relatively long throw. And he's going to throw it into the box, but into a sea of Elon defenders, and it's headed out by Ginley out of bounds, but now Hofstra will get a corner.
So this is where Hofstra wants to make their money, right? They're good with the corner kicks, and this is exactly where they want to go. You know, a lot of corner kicks from the foot of Teddy Baker has led to headers from Jacob Woznicki, and if you're the Hofstra Pride right now, it's exactly what you want to be looked to doing.
So Teddy Baker sends the corner, and it's headed, but not strong enough. Elon breaks it up and kicks it out to the Hofstra defense. Jack O'Malley kicks it, broken up again by Elon over towards the center. Owen Farrell tried to get it, broken up again by Elon, and now they're working in transition, but the ball gets away. Rock Carlos has it, and Hofstra has it over on the far side, CAA logo, as Gabriel Pacheco kicked it, but it's deflected off of Elon, and he'll throw it in.
And if you're Elon, what you want to do right now is definitely get the ball onto your goal scorer's feet early. It's going to be a big back and forth game, and something's telling me one goal is not going to be enough to win it here tonight.
So now Elon working with it, working quickly over on the far side, but now Hofstra breaks it up. That was Jack O'Malley. Now Hofstra going the other way. And they have it over on the near side. And now Goddard has it, cuts in towards the middle, and he's going to pass it, broken up by Elon. And Elon's going to go the other way. They have it over on the near side. But now a nice play by Jack O'Malley to get it out of there. He's really done a nice job so far in this one.
And I understand that Laurie Goddard's main foot, the strong one, is his right foot. But, you know, he did have a chance for a shot a few feet out of that 18-yard box. He elected for the cross pass inside of the box, hope he could get something. It got blocked. But at the end of the day, I'd rather see him take that shot.
So a couple deflections following the throw, so it'll be another throw in for Elon. And now Hofstra's going to get to it. Jack O'Malley clears it again out of bounds for another Elon throw, who they're going to throw it quickly. And another one out of bounds. And now Hofstra will have it. Milo Hall will throw it.
Yeah, that throw never reached in bounds.
So we're about coming up on 7 minutes in this one. As Lennon Gill has it, and now it's going to go in the middle. Both teams fighting for it. Elon trying to take possession of it as Owen Farrell has it, moving towards the middle. Now Teddy Baker, and they're going to kick it back. Pacheco will kick it out of bounds. A lot of stoppages in play so far.
Yeah, this ball going out of bounds a lot. I think you also got to blame that on the bad weather. Definitely players losing their footing, not able to kick a slippery ball, as opposed to if the turf was completely dry. Yeah, a lot of sloppy play right now, but it's expected.
So now a ball, and Filippo Dodone leaves his post to kick it out. Risky indeed. And it's going to go out of bounds for an Elon throw who has it in Hofstra's zone. They're going to take it quickly. It's going to go into the box, but broken up by Pearson Fuso. Now Elon, and we got a little collision between Teddy Baker and Elon.
Yeah, not too sure who that was. Can't really see it from where we're standing right now, but both players okay. They're back up as Elon's got a big free kick coming up.
Free kick, far side CAA logo. As it looks like he's going to try to find someone in the box. He kicks it. It's going to go into the box. Broken up by Laurie Goddard.
Goddard, nice header right there to get it out of trouble. If his head isn't there, Elon's got a beautiful chance at a point-blank range goal right in front of Dodone, who would have had very little to no chance of stopping that shot.
So it'll be another throw-in for Elon. That's Ryan Mana wearing number 80. As he throws it into the box, but it's broken up by Milo Hall, and Hofstra are going to try to go the other way. Goddard fighting with it, and now he has possession, going the other way. He kicks it into the middle, but into a sea of Elon defenders, but now Hofstra has a chance on offense. Teddy Baker moving into the box, and it's broken up, and Elon will take over.
Wow, a beautiful sliding defensive stop there. Hofstra came in on a good rush, but due to the slippery turf again, they were not able to work as quickly as they would have liked to. Elon's able to get back and break things up.
Now Infuso working to the center, gives it to Goddard. Goddard, he's going to try a long one, but he misses up into the far corner out of bounds.
Really a lot of good ball movement there. Lennon Gill took the shot, lifted it right over the net. But, I mean, they're getting good looks, and head coach Richard Nuttall likes Lennon Gill a lot as the season's gone on. Remember, he didn't start with the starting 11. He was on the bench for the beginning of the year, but he's really proved himself, this young man.
So we're approaching the 10-minute mark as we've played 10 minutes in this one. No score between Hofstra and Elon. Owen Farrell kicks it the other way. Wroblewski's going to leave his post, and he's going to let it go out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick.
Smart move there. I don't know if he was just bluffing to make sure that he would slow down Woznicki, assuming that he would play it. But nonetheless, Woznicki was there, but he did slow up on it because he did see the goaltender attempt to play it.
As Hofstra has it over towards the midfield, that's Pacheco. Pacheco kicks it into the other area. And now Woznicki with a chance, but he chips it, but right at the goalie Wroblewski. So both teams will reset as Wroblewski gets set, and he's going to put it on the ground and he's going to kick it.
Good pace for this one so far. A lot of back and forth despite the conditions.
Definitely. Now Rock Carlos has it. Broken up again. Now Elon working in the middle. And Elon maintaining possession while Hofstra tries to sneak in and get a foot. And now Jack O'Malley has it over towards the midfield, gives it to Milo Hall, backs up. Hall passes it back to Dodone.
Good play there. Hall was being pressured a lot by Elon. He had to get it off of his foot.
So Dodone kicks it into the Elon zone, but it's broken up. It's broken up by Summer Nenninger, and Hofstra will throw it.
Looks like Pacheco on the throw-in.
Pacheco will feed it to Woznicki, but it's going to deflect off of him for an Elon throw. But yeah, you were saying you got to admire Hofstra's ability to get good looks, even with these conditions. You know, you can't afford to be sloppy.
And Elon's defense, they've been really top-notch. In 8 games, they've only let up 7 goals. So they're no stranger to good defense. There's a lot of contact here early on.
So now we got a free kick over on the midfield line, over on the far side. And the kick is going to go in for Ginley, but it's broken up by Milo Hall. And now Hofstra with a chance. That's Laurie Goddard working, sneaks back a couple of defenders, but the ball's going to go out for an Elon throw, and Goddard is incensed at the referee right now. He thought that should be a Hofstra throw. Now Milo Hall has it. Now Goddard over by the near CAA logo. Hall passes it back to Jack O'Malley. O'Malley working slowly, and he's going to kick it over, but couldn't find anybody over there as Elon's able to get it, but it's going to go out of bounds for a Hofstra throw. Owen Farrell.
Good pressure in the Elon zone. Elon, not a lot of good looks so far outside of the free kick that they had, but outside of that, plays that came off of fouls, Hofstra's been able to generate their own chances, and they've looked good so far.
So Owen Farrell will throw it in. Both teams once again still looking for their first goal. We're approaching 32 minutes left to play. And now it's broken up by Elon in the box. But now back to Farrell over on the near side. He's got to cross it into the box. And a shot. And what a save by Thomas Wroblewski. He had to reach and was able to tap that ball up and over the goal to the apex of his jump.
Hofstra, an amazing look right there. Again, coming off of a throw-in, they were able to get possession, cross it inside of the 18-yard box. But, I mean, a really good stop. You got to tip your cap to Wroblewski right there. Really good save.
So now another corner for Hofstra. That looks like Wroblewski, who's going to give it to Farrell. Farrell trying to work it towards the middle. Now he's going to back up, give it to Carles. Carles looking for Wroblewski. Wroblewski trying to beat the defender, trying to maintain possession, and he drops him, but it's going to get deflected out of bounds. Nice couple of skill moves over there by Jacob Woznicki, but just couldn't maintain possession.
If you're the Pride right now, you know it's going to be a close game all the way through, so you got to maintain pressure right now. You'd love to capitalize here and not have to worry about playing catch-up later because you weren't able to cash in.
So Owen Farrell with a long throw into the box where it's broken up by Elon. Farrell has it again. Back to Carles. Hofstra really trying to slow things down, but now O'Malley rushing towards the center. Owen Farrell wants it. CA logo. And he's going to kick it over to the other side where it's broken up by Elon. As looks like Hofstra they're going to let it go out of bounds. That is off Elon. And so do a throw. Owen Farrell over on the near side. So Farrell throws it into the box where it's tried to, and it is broken up by Elon. It looks like the first guy missed it, but they were still able to get it. So now Jack O'Malley will cross it, broken up again by Elon. Elon playing some really strong defense so far, especially in the box.
Yeah, Elon doing really good job. You know, one of their mottos this season has been bend, don't break. But Hofstra's done a very good job, especially earlier. I mean, later as the season's gone on cashing in early. In the beginning of the season, Hofstra was definitely more of a second-half team. As the season's gone on, they've been able to cash in early on, but Elon doing a good job stopping that.
So now a chance for Elon. That's Jordan Wilson, who's getting into it with Milo Hall. Wilson maintains possession over on the near side, trying to find someone open. Now he's going to cross it, and it's broken up by O'Malley. And he's going to kick it out of bounds, and it's going to be an Elon goal.
That is not what you wanted to do if you were Hofstra. Obviously, it was an ill-fated kick. No intent at all, but right there, Jack O'Malley's misplay leads to a big corner kick coming up for Elon. As you know, any other day, maybe if it's not windy, maybe if it's not rainy, Jack O'Malley's clearing that out to midfield.
You know, he did a really nice job to get to it at first, but unfortunately, kind of a bad move to kick it, so it's a goal kick for Elon. So Scott Vatney will kick it. He's going to cross it into the box, but nobody's home, and it's going to go across the goal line for a goal kick for Hofstra. Huge break for the Pride.
Yeah, that was not what you wanted to see for a corner kick right there. He lifted it over and out of the 8-yard box. Didn't give any of the Phoenix a chance to head that one in. Even make contact within it. That one just bounced outside of the edge of the 18-yard box and out of bounds.
So Didone will kick it. And Rock Carlish trying to get it. And we have a whistle. And it's going to be a free kick for Elon.
All of a sudden, Elon maintaining possession. They're getting a little bit of help off of Hofstra misplays like that Jack O'Malley clear that led to a corner kick and a lot of fouls, which gives them the free kick and maintain possession.
So the Phoenix will take their time backing up, but now they're going to fire it in to the other side, broken up by Jack O'Malley out of bounds.
A lot of these players slipping and sliding. You can see it right now on the turf.
It looks like a whistle was called on that one, so it'll be a free kick for Hofstra.
So Didone, going to take it outside of the 18-yard box. Good for Hofstra on a slippery day. The further you are from that box, the further you could get it.
So Didone fires it in just outside the other box, but broken up by Elon over towards the center. Now Owen Farrell with a nice head, but now Masaba has it. And Goddard with Carlis, broken up by Elon. Elon looking to go the other way. That's Ginley. Ginley over towards the center. Tries to sneak back a few defenders. He's unable to. But now a whistle. And it will be Elon possession.
Yeah, officials blew that play dead. Not too sure why they blew it dead. Maybe an offsides or perhaps a foul that they blew the whistle dead and players kept on playing on. But nonetheless, the Phoenix do have possession.
It's quite possible. Maybe they want to be more cautious, especially with these conditions. As Milo Hall fighting with Ginley. As Elon maintains possession, circling back towards the center, that's Machete. Scott Vatney is going to fire it out of bounds.
Not too sure what he was looking for there. Maybe Vatney was trying to put a shot on goal. He toed the ball. So you never want to do that in soccer. If you get it off of the toes, chances are is that your kick is not going where you aimed it to go. So maybe that was just a mistake on his end, or he was trying to curve it a little too much. But nonetheless, it was a off-wild shot.
So another goal kick for Didone. We've seen quite a few of these so far. And he'll fire it over towards the far side where Hofstra gets it. Hofstra trying to maintain possession towards the middle, broken up by the Phoenix, and the ball's going to go over towards the near side. Jack O'Malley's there. O'Malley trying to find Goddard, but broken up by Elon again. Elon working towards the near CAA logo. Now Wroblewski has it. Wroblewski gives it to Charlie Kitch. Now Owen Farrell comes, and a nice play by him being able to get it. Elon's trying to get it. It's going to go out of bounds on a deflection, but I think the official blew a whistle here. A lot of slipping and sliding.
Yeah, I think that ball might have trickled close enough to a play where a slide tackle, they determined that it wasn't necessarily all ball. It was more of a foul and contact, and it's a big free kick coming up right now for Teddy Baker.
So just under 25 minutes to go in this one. Teddy Baker will get to set to take the free kick. He's gotten a couple of good looks so far in this one, but this time he'll hope to connect with one of his teammates. So Baker, he's going to cross it into the box. He's going to find Woznicki, who puts it up, but another save by Thomas Wroblewski.
And how about Jacob Woznicki? That vertical, Kenny, he gets up there. He jumps higher than any other player in the NCAA. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, there's a reason, why Hofstra has him up in the front line for plays like that.
An amazing transfer. He's been everything and more for the Pride.
Definitely. Now a chance for Elon, working into the box over on the far side, and now a cross, but it's broken up by Carlos. Elon maintains possession, and now we got a 2-on-2 here, but now Elon backs up. Now it's broken up by Lennon Gill.
Nice pressure there by Gill.
And Elon is going to reset over on the near side.
And these Elon passes, they look a little off Ray, if you will. They're not really hitting their players that they'd like to be hitting. And Hofstra, there it is, another turnover for the Pride. They're taking advantage of the Elon mistakes.
Rock Carlos, he's going to find Goddard. Goddard over on the CAA logo. He tried to find Carlos, but it's broken up by the Phoenix. Elon will look to go the other way, but it's kicked right over by Filippo Dodone. And so the Pride will reset. Pearson Fuso has it over on the far CA logo. Such a key member of this Hofstra defense.
One of the 3 captains on this team.
Also a local guy. As Hofstra will kick it over on the far side, and I think no, it's gonna be a throw for Elon.
Yeah, it looks like the ball went out of bounds there. Maybe off of Milo Hall, I believe. Not too sure when it gets down to that side of the field. We got the tent up today because of the rain. It's hard to see the angle down there at the near side corner in Elon's zone right now. But yes, it is a throw-in for the Phoenix.
So now, and another whistle. And it'll be a throw for Elon. No, it's going to be a free kick. August Ginley has it over on the near side, just behind the CAA logo. And now he's going to take the shot. Crosses it over to the middle. And broken up by Owen Farrell, but now Elon has it again over on the near side. Elon working, that's Scott Vatney. Vatney in on Gill. Now Vatney's going to kick it into the box, and that was shot. What a save by Dodone!
Filippo Dodone, ring 10 bells for that one. What a save by the young man, point blank range. And that's why he has been able to take the helms over Wessel Spiel.
Definitely, you know, Elon was kind of being a little slow, but then they tried to get the Pride off guard, but Dodone to the rescue. As now Elon will take it over in the midfield area.
I tell you what, both teams have had a lot of good looks. That was the best one so far, and it came off of the feet of Elon.
So now a free kick for Elon, gonna kick it into Hofstra's zone. Now Hofstra has it, and Dodone will fire it away over into the midfield. Now Owen Farrell broken up by Elon again. Elon working over on the near side. That's Vatney. Vatney will kick it over on the near side, broken up again. Now Goddard finds Farrell, looking to go the other way. He'll kick it, tries to find Woznicki, who was slowed down by the Elon defense, Charlie Kitch.
And let's see what the officials just blew there. Woznicki had a lot of contact coming in against his defender, and the officials blew it dead. Rock Carlos looked upset at the call, but maybe Carlos got it wrong, because by the reaction of the crowd and how these players are setting up, it looks like Hofstra will get possession, yeah.
So Hofstra will take over as we've played around 25 minutes in this first half. No score between Elon and Hofstra. So now Farrell over on the far side. Now Jack O'Malley. O'Malley is going to kick it into the box where it's broken up by Elon again. Now Hofstra has been loving to play this long passing game, but we've yet to see them convert.
It's been tough. They've looked for Woznicki a couple of times down the stretch, and they almost had him. If it wasn't for such ill weather, maybe his footing stays a little better and he moves a little faster.
So now Vatney kick it, broken up by Hofstra. Rock Carlos has it, and he finds Goddard, broken up by Elon again. A lot of headers so far. Owen Farrell. He's going to find Goddard, who finds Gill. Now we're looking over on the far side. That's Teddy Baker. Baker to Gill. And it's going to be a whistle.
And Hofstra's going to get set up for a really nice free kick right here. It was a handball off of a Phoenix player. So they're going to get a free kick right outside of the 18-yard box. This is going to be Hofstra's best scoring chance of the day so far.
And looks like Teddy Baker will once again take another free kick. He's looked good with some of his free kicks so far.
Yeah, and, that was going to be an issue because remember, he was coming off of a really nasty injury last year. He didn't start the season with the Pride. He was still on the injured list. But now he's back and he's really fit into the starting role quite nicely.
So Baker, he's going to kick it. And what another save by Wroblewski.
Wow.
Baker went straight for the goal, but Wroblewski jumped and was able to knock it out of bounds.
Wroblewski, beautiful save right there. I mean, honestly, this is why Elon is where they are right now. They don't give up a lot of shots, but when they do, you got an absolute wall of a goaltender back there.
So now Hofstra will take another corner over on the far side, and now it's headed but deflected, and now it's going to go out of bounds for another Hofstra throw.
Good chances for the Pride so far. Got just under 18 minutes left to go, and Hofstra has really had the majority of the scoring opportunities.
So now Owen Farrell will throw it over on the far side in Elon's zone. As both teams get set for the throw, Farrell throws it, and it looks like a Hofstra player fell down. He's upset, but no whistle. Yeah, that was Goddard who fell down. Now a chance, and now a shot, and it scores! What a goal by the Pride. I believe that was Jacob Woznicki who had the goal. And the Pride have an early 1-0 lead.
And this is Hofstra's bread and butter. Laurie Goddard has been the setup man for Jacob Woznicki virtually all season. And if you're right and it's Woznicki with the goal, they've done it once again.
No, I'm sorry. I think that might have been Gill who had the
Lennon
goal.
Gill, even better for the Pride. Lennon Gill, the freshman, coming on as, yep, they're congratulating him. Goddard with a beautiful pass inside of the 18-yard box. Lennon Gill, who has really proved his worth to head coach Richard Nuttall and the rest of the Hofstra Pride team, and he was able to bury one.
And yes, it was Lennon Gill, the freshman forward from Ireland. What a goal. Hofstra was working over on the near side. There were a couple of deflections, but it was Gill who was able to get Wroblewski to guess the wrong way and buried it into the lower left corner of the goal.
As Elon has their first substitution of the game. Coming into the game, number 23, Jameer Flowers. He'll take over in the midfield.
So now Elon, and now a shot deflected by Infuso. Now Owen Farrell's going to kick it up. So you predicted that there would be a lot of goals. We finally have our first one, as there's about 16 and a half minutes to play in the first half.
Yeah, right now these teams are shutting me up. I thought it was going to be teams taking over on sloppy plays, and they have, but not able to capitalize yet. I didn't give the goaltenders enough credit.
As now, and there's a whistle, it's going to be a Hofstra kick. I was going to say we have a little bit of a break in the wind, but now I feel it picking up again.
Yeah, that's an announcer's drinks at its finest right there. Even if you're thinking it, Kenny. It counts.
So Jack O'Malley will take the free kick over in Hofstra's zone. O'Malley fires over towards the far side. Rock Carlis is in on it, and he's going to go to the ground, but Elon will take over. Broken up by Infuso, and a whistle and a yellow card is going to be issued. I think it was on Rock Carlis.
Was it Rock Carlis? Yeah, he's chirping with the official right now. Rock Carlis is always in the middle of some sort of scrum. He's a physical player. And, he plays with a lot of passion and a lot of heart. And sometimes you're a little too physical, and the officials definitely got to pump the brakes on that. They're just doing their job.
So Carlos is booked, and you know, you mentioned him being physical, him being vocal, but he is one of these vocal leaders. He's one of those guys that if you're just a fan, you can always hear him, you know, shouting at his teammates, also encouraging them. That's why he's one of the captains.
Absolutely. Rock Carlos, definitely a pride example for Hofstra.
So now the Pride will take over. Carlos right on cue, over on the far side. Now he circles back, moves in. He's going to dump it off to Baker, who crosses it, but it's broken up by Elon. And Elon has it, and they will take over the other way. But it's going to go. Jack O'Malley is the only player in the back zone.
And right now for Hofstra, you got to remember the wind is blowing in their favor. It's blowing from left to right into the side of the field of Elon. So if they want to take some more shots further out, they can.
So now a chance for Elon, chance for Hofstra, broken up by Elon out of bounds. But it'll be a corner. It's Teddy Baker will get it.
Baker's been their guy for the offensive zone free kicks and all of the corner kicks so far. No matter what side, if it's for the in-swingers or out-swingers, Teddy Baker is taking that corner.
He's had a couple of shots on goal, but no match for Tomasz Wróblewski so far.
Lennon Gill's been a match, though.
Baker will cross it, and it's broken up by Elon, and now a whistle. It's, yeah, it looks like it'll be Elon ball.
Yeah, it looks like a foul on Hofstra, though. If that went the other way and was a foul on Elon, Hofstra would have had a penalty kick coming up in their favor, but nonetheless, a little too physical inside of the 8-yard box, and Elon is going to escape what could have been a very scary opportunity.
As Wróblewski will clear, but both teams have a couple of subs doing some jogging over on the sideline, something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, definitely curious how both of these head coaches are going to play their starters as this ball rolls out of bounds. It's not the fact that, it's a hot day and your starters are going to get tired. Quite the opposite. It's just the conditions on the field. How much do you want to keep these tired legs on slippery turf? The last thing you want to do is risk an injury in such a crucial game in the mid part of the season.
Definitely not, especially in these slip and slide conditions. Carlos crosses it, but into the arms of Wróblewski.
Nice save right there. Didn't have to move too much.
So Elon transitioning as Hofstra hurries back on defense, and now the ball's going to go out of bounds for a Hofstra throw. Gabriel Pacheco will throw it. Pacheco and now Elon has it.
Slowing the game down is Elon. Gave it right back to their goaltender. Why not? Hofstra not pressuring a lot. You got just above 12 minutes left in the first half. You want to play it safe down 1.
So Wróblewski fires it over onto the far side.
And again, Elon. Self-inflicted wounds. How many times have we seen it so far, Kenny? Again, it's a normal pass to the sideline, too high for the player, and it goes out of bounds.
They should be lucky that this is just a 1-0 game. As Pacheco will throw it. He'll throw it. Lennon Gill. Now the ball's going to go up. Jack O'Malley heads it the other way. Now Carlos with another header. And now Woznicki tried to get on it, but he's kind of shoved to the ground. Hofstra, and looks like Gill is down, and I think a whistle was called on that one.
Lennon Gill taken down, and so was Jacob Woznicki. Woznicki got taken down right in front of the 18-yard box trying to go for the ball. He got tangled up there, so Elon could have been called for 2 fouls on that play, but they only got the one involving Lennon Gill.
Yeah, Woznicki was a little bit slow to get up, but now he's up onto his feet.
As here it is now, 2 substitutions coming in for Elon. We said it before the game that Elon was going to keep fresh legs.
So now Teddy Baker will take the free kick for Hofstra. Baker fires it into the box, and now a header, but it's broken up by Elon.
And it looked like they got an over-the-back foul on Jacob Woznicki right there. Tried to jump leaps and bounds, but the official said none of that. You can jump only so high without using the assist of the player in front of you.
So now, goal kick for Wroblewski. As he kicks it over onto the near side. O'Malley battling it with Elon, and now a collision involving Milo Hall. Milo Hall and Ryan Mana both went down.
That's a scary play right there. Milo Hall stayed on the ground, and that was Ryan Mana who came up for it. And Mana tried to head the ball, and he just ran into Milo Hall. And I'm a little surprised at this as much as the crowd, is that they're calling a foul on Milo Hall, saying he got in the way of that header. So it's a really good scoring opportunity now for Elon with the free kick.
Be a huge opportunity for Elon to get back into this one as the clock winds down. 10:18 left to play.
Owen Barnett into the game for Teddy Baker.
And Owen Barnett, of course, missed time last year with an injury, but now he's back and getting ready to play a huge part of this Pride team. Now a kick into the box, broken up by the Pride. And now Hofstra working Woznicki over on the far side. Woznicki finds Barnett. Barnett circling, moving back towards the middle, finds Farrell. Farrell goes over to the CAA logo near side where there's Goddard. Goddard crosses into the box, a shot, and it's a save by Wroblewski. Wow, what a chance from Rock Carlos, but Tomas Wroblewski to the rescue once again.
Beautiful save there by Wroblewski. I will give Hofstra a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, though. It was a good header right into the chest of Wroblewski. So as long as a good save as well, it was really good positioning by the goalkeeper.
So now Hofstra with it. Dodoni leaves his post to kick it.
Didn't get all of it.
Where he looks for Goddard. Goddard finds Gill over the CAA logo. He's going to quickly pass it, but it looks like that's an offside.
Yeah, Woznicki got a little too excited there inside of the 18-yard box all alone. Officials are going to blow that one dead 10 out of 10 times.
So now Elon, working with it. Of course, I'm sure they would love to get on the board, but maybe more importantly, not let Hofstra tack on anymore, because we've seen some really nice chances from the Pride.
Yeah, Hofstra has looked very good so far in this game. They're dominating the scoring opportunities. You look at the shots on goal right now, it's 5-1 Hofstra, and Dodone's only made one save compared to Wroblewski's 4. So you look at these two teams and who's been dominating the game, stats don't lie.
And so Carlos throws it, finds Woznicki, who gives it to Carlos. Carlos been playing a lot on the attack lately in this one. And now it will be a corner for Hofstra. Owen Barnett will take this one over on the far side.
And of course, Richard Nuttall strategic when he takes out Teddy Baker. He's got to have somebody who's able to take the corner kicks just as good, if not better. And Owen Barnett definitely fits the caliber there.
So Barnett fires into the box, and it's broken up by Wroblewski again. Hofstra tries to take over. Milo Hall couldn't get to it, so Elon will go the other way, but Jack O'Malley's there. Now Carlos battling with Elon. Carlos kicks it up. Now Elon, lot of high balls in this one. Pacheco, and it looks like there's a whistle.
Yeah, play blown dead. Looks like a foul on the play right now as we're going to get another substitution coming in for the Pride. And Woznicki making his way off of the field. As Alexi Armas comes onto the field, I'm a little surprised that Woznicki coming off the field with just over 7 minutes to go.
Well, I think it may make some sense. I mean, he's taken a couple of shots. One point was a little slow to get up. Why not let him rest a little bit? We only got 7 minutes left to play in the first half. Let him be strong to begin the second half.
Hopefully it's just precautionary reasons from Nuttall, like you're saying.
As Elon will kick it into the box, broken up by Infuso.
Nice job by Armas right there, drawing a foul. It'll be a free kick for Hofstra on their own side.
Alexi Armas from nearby Floral Park, New York, transferred from Adelphi.
His father, Christopher Almas, is the head coach of the Colorado Rapids in the MLS. So soccer runs in the family.
So Pacheco clears it. Now Armas battling it as Elon's going to take over.
And Armas is another one of those players that had to earn head coach Richard Nuttall's trust. In the beginning of the year, he was getting playing time and maybe the garbage time in the last 10 minutes if Hofstra was up big. And now here comes Armas, subbing in for arguably Hofstra's best player on the offensive side.
Well, that goes back to the consistent winning culture that Richard Nuttall has developed with this team.
As Hofstra now hits it into the Hofstra zone, the Elon zone.
So Robluski has it, kicks it back. Elon working over on the near side, where it's broken up by Goddard. And another whistle.
Officials are pointing in the way of Hofstra possession. Not too sure if it went out of bounds. No. Excuse me, they pointed in Hofstra's possession, but it's Elon taking the throw in.
So Elon will throw over on the near side, and we still have another stoppage.
Yeah, the official talking it over with number 9 Petro Kalish right now, playing physical with Milo Hall at the sideline.
Kalish the sub, and now O'Malley has it. Gives it to Infuso, who circles back behind the zone. Just under 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Barnett tried to get it, but was broken up by Elon. Now Elon works it the other way. Barnett. But now Elon has it over on the far side, CAA logo. Elon a chance. Working past the Hofstra defense. And it looks like that was Vatney, who's a little bit slow to get up.
Yeah, Alexi Armas came looking for the back check there, and he was trying to play all ball. He was coming in too fast, knocked him over. A bit of a sloppy foul from Armas. You know, there were players in front of him. You didn't have to come in and so desperately try and take that ball away. I understand the vision, but that's going to do more harm than good most of the time, and we see it right here as Elon has a very favorable free kick coming up.
Would be huge for Elon if they can knot things up as we head into the half. Would give them a ton of momentum. So it's going to be Scott Vatney to take the free kick as Hofstra builds a wall of 4 defenders. Vatney with the kick. It's fired, but it's too high.
Dodged a bullet there for Hofstra. To donate, didn't even need to get a hand on it. Went right over the net.
So another huge break for Hofstra as that one got a round of applause from this really nice and supportive crowd despite these conditions.
Yeah, not only in the bleachers, you got a tent set up right behind the home field net today, obviously Captain's Field. Today is the day they are renaming it, so they're doing a nice presentation during halftime, so you got a lot of alumni here and whatnot.
Yeah, really, really special day in the history of this program. Elon takes over, and Vatney, and it's going to go out of bounds for Elon throw as they're trying to work quickly as the clock ticks down.
Hofstra doing a good job in their own end right now, keeping Elon's shots limited. If it hasn't come off of a corner kick or a free kick, Elon hasn't had a lot of good looks so far, besides one brilliant Filippo Dodone save.
As a chance for Elon and a header, but nice job by Hofstra defense. Elon still has it over on the far side and a slip and fall, but a nice recovery for Elon. As a cross into the box, Hofstra trying to break it up, trying to get the ball out of there. They finally do. Armas has it, trying to get it the other way. He looked for Barnett, but Barnett couldn't see it. And now Elon will take over. They'll get a throw.
There it is right there. I mean, the ball inside of the 18-yard box. Hofstra doesn't even sacrifice a shot. That's the bend, don't break defense that Hofstra plays along with Elon.
2 minutes to go in this one. As Elon working with it. And it's broken up by Hofstra. O'Malley kicks it, deflected by an Elon defender. And it's gonna go out of bounds, although interestingly enough, it's an Elon throw. I thought it was deflected.
It's not really heavy rain, it's more of a mist, but it's starting to pick up, and it's starting to tell on the field. Players are slipping and not getting good footing on these shots.
A lot of headers as Armis has it over on the near side, but it's going to go out of bounds.
I don't know about that.
Elon working quickly. So is Hofstra. Goddard has it, finds Armis, broken up, Goddard again, but he can't escape a couple defenders. Elon takes over. Hofstra still playing the pressure. A minute to play in the first half of this one. And Milo Hall really slipped on that one over on the near side, but it was last touched by Elon. No, it'll be a free kick for Hofstra.
Yeah, 40 foul on Elon.
40 seconds to go.
As maybe a little over-exaggerated on the fall and the slide and the slippery conditions, but nonetheless, it's a goal kick coming up for Hofstra.
So Tadone will kick it as the clock winds down. 20 seconds left. Tadone fires over towards the center. Now broken up. Now a chance for Elon with just 10 seconds to play, but Hofstra's able to get to it. And nice play by Pearson Fuso to break it up as the clock is going to wind down. And that will do it for the first half in this one. 1-0 Hofstra over Elon in the first half in this first game of the newly named Captain's Field. You know, the lone goal belonging to Lennon Gill. So Giuseppe, what'd you take away from this first half?
All Hofstra. All Hofstra, and I'm a little surprised, quite frankly, that it was all Hofstra. And I really thought that Elon was going to be playing a bit better and more fast-paced offense, but blame it on the weather, blame it on what you want. Hofstra, you see it in the stats right there. You lead the shot department on goal 5-1. Saves, you had to Dodone, only made 1. And then you look over at the corner kicks. Hofstra 5-1. You look at the fouls again. Too many fouls on Elon. They're sloppy in their own end. And Hofstra, they don't need to be playing good because Elon's been playing bad enough where Hofstra's been taking advantage. And you saw it with the goal, Kenny.
Yeah, it was a great goal. And we're gonna step aside for a moment. But when we come back, we're gonna get you the ceremony for Captain's Field. Once again, you're listening to Hofstra Pride Soccer on Flow Sports and The Hawk.
On 88.7 FM, Radio Hofstra University.
Sorry I can't come to the phone right now. Hofstra morning wake-up call for all things Long Island life, national news and internationally. Only on 88.7 FM, WRE.
Long Island's largest radio news team brings you the Associated Press award-winning program Newsline. Weekdays at 5:30 p.m. exclusively on Hofstra University.
Whether you like old school analysis, I don't think he's really aware of what cares about the guys in the room. Looks at them, just like numbers on the stat sheet. Or new and exciting takes. I've watched enough Jordan Montgomery to tell you that anyone in this room is better off on the mound for his loyal team. Take a trip around the base with the batter's box. This is your show. Fridays at 3:30 on 88.7 FM, WRHU.
So my mom told me that she went all bunch of food shit. So if we don't want to go out, so we can just go out. Well, we could do that.
Well, I do want to have on the Oh, we get a drink. Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, Brody's gonna be behind the wheel. Gonna be driving back to the hotel. Oh, you say Aunt Kim's? Reagan, you good?
Yeah, because of the rain. It's all like, because they're using the huddle camera, how like auto zooms and shit.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Number 5 is not cool.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, your jerseys are so
Oh, they're terrible. They're terrible.
Yo, I don't care. You can be the best team, but if your jersey sucks, you suck.
The white ones aren't that bad.
And we welcome you back to Captain's Field on the campus of Hofstra University, where the Hofstra Pride currently lead the Elon Phoenix by a score of 1-0. Well, let's break down how that first half went. You know, it was a lot of Hofstra just continued to pressure, especially in the beginning. They had a bunch of chances. Unfortunately, Thomas Wroblewski was huge for Elon, came up with 4 saves, but then finally it was Lennon Gill who struck with a goal in towards the back half of the first half, and that is the difference right now, where the Pride is up 1-0.
Yeah, really good half for the Hofstra Pride. About everything that you'd want to see. This has been the mainstay of the Hofstra's bread and butter all season long. They get early shots, early action, and even if you don't score in that early action, fortunately for Hofstra, they did right there with the Lennon Gill goal off of the foot of Laurie Goddard, but you set a tone. And now Elon's playing catch-up. They're playing with perhaps a bolstered confidence. They're 7-0-1 so far, and up until this point, Elon's never been played like this before. Hofstra's definitely been their toughest challenge. Elon's been Hofstra's toughest challenge, but both of these teams right now are starting to feel each other out. They met each other plenty of times, but this is a new look squad for both sides, and both of these teams look much, much better than they did last year.
And the numbers do not lie, as Hofstra currently leads in shots 7-2, shots on target 5-1, and also 5 corners. Again, they had a number of really good chances, weren't able to convert. But let's talk about Filippo Dodon a second, because, you know, only 1 save, but that was such a huge and crucial save, and that's why Hofstra still has the lead. I feel like we didn't really do him enough justice in the beginning, because, of course, this Hofstra team, you know, Wessel Spiel, that's some big shoes to fill, but Dodoni's definitely been up to the challenge. And so we're going to step aside. For a second, but once we come back, we'll get you all the action from the second half here from Captain's Field. You're listening.
We're live from Hofstra, Captain's Field. We got a new name for it, taking a little longer to get used to. We apologize for the technical difficulties. We're back. Kenny, please take it over. I don't want to do play-by-play any longer.
So, again, 1-0 Pride. Hofstra has it now. The team switched sides, so now Hofstra is moving from right to left on your radio dial, with Elon moving left to right. So Hofstra has it over on the far side, just behind the CAA logo. Owen Farrell will throw it for the Pride. And he throws it over onto the far side, finds Laurie Goddard. Now Elon takes over. Nice defense, but it's broken up by O'Malley. Now Elon moving the other way. Now towards the center. Elon with a chance that's Kilsich. But now a chance for Elon over on the right side across, but not enough on that, and it's into the hands of Filippo Dodoni.
So yeah, Hofstra in the second half here, if you want to do anything, you want to keep it the exact same, right? You had a really good first half, very successful first half. It's because Filippo Dodoni was not tested a whole lot, and when he was, like you said, Kenny, before, he answered the bell.
As Elon working it over on the far side. Now Hofstra breaks it up, but now both teams fighting over in the center. Summer Nenninger has it, kicks it back. Nenninger again over on the near side, CAA logo. And it's broken up by Gabriel Pacheco.
Oh, look out. Almost hit some of us in the stands right over there, a little further with the wind blowing. That could have came right on top of our tent.
So it'll be Elon ball with Nenninger. Nenninger finds Masaba. Masaba, one of the captains today for Elon. Now Kilsich battling against Owen Barnett over on the near CAA logo. Elon still working it with it. Nenninger crosses, and nobody's home for Elon, but nice recovery from Scott Vatney, who's there. Now Hofstra working the other way. Hofstra over on the far side cutting in, broken up by Elon.
And something to keep an eye on for Hofstra. Owen Barnett starting the second half for the Pride. Teddy Baker yet to come back out onto the field. Woznicki, however, is back on.
And now a chance for the Pride. Woznicki battling it, and he's unable to get there. And are they going to call a whistle on Woznicki? He can't believe it.
Let's see. Looks like they might have gotten a foul on Woznicki there. Nonetheless, it was going out on him anyway, so the only thing that changes is a goal kick rather than a throw-in.
It was going out, but from my angle, it looked like there were some theatrics from Summer Nenninger.
Well, nonetheless, we're not the officials for today. All we're doing is calling what we see.
So now Hofstra with a chance, trying to get it out of their zone. Owen Farrell heads it, now falls down, back up on its feet, and Hofstra's trying to break it up. Elon's still working, trying to get the Pride off balance. Elon into the box, where it's broken up by Hofstra. I believe that's a new face for Hofstra. That looks like number 18, Sean O'Donnell. The midfielder sophomore from Ireland.
Filippo Dodoni getting set for another goal kick right to the right side at the corner of the 18-yard box.
Dodoni, the senior from Italy, as he'll fire over into the midfield. Both teams. Woznicki gets ahead, and an Elon defender goes down after that one.
Yeah, he looks like he's in pain. Nope. Maybe not.
And they're gonna stop play here.
It looks like if I caught him on the bridge of the nose, I think he's checking for blood. We'll get you the player in just a moment. He caught either a head. It looks like he's saying he caught the shoulder of Woznicki. It's not uncommon that happens when Woznicki jumps up.
It looks like that was Carlos Levy, and he's. I think for a second he was chirping at Woznicki. Looked like a dangerous play with both men jumping up, trying to get to it.
Levy, the redshirt sophomore from Mexico City.
But now Woznicki goes over to him.
Done with no malice. Obviously, when
Yeah.
you're the one taking the brunt of the force, not as easy to hear, but of course, in such a tight game and just out of integrity of the game, you're never looking to intentionally hurt someone.
So now Hofstra with it, Goddard, but now a whistle.
Yeah, and Hofstra's going to get a free kick coming up here. And I tell you what, if you're Lower Goddard, you're almost a little upset that whistle got blown. He was about to split the defenders and make his way to the 18-yard box, but it gets stopped, and Hofstra obviously not going to complain about a nice free kick right here, too.
Yeah, and it's going to be Owen Barnett to take the free kick. I think you mentioned that he's starting the half. It looks like Teddy Baker's not on the half, but Barnett's going to take a shot into the box, but into the hands of Wroblewski once again.
Wroblewski again doing a good job challenging the ball. What makes him such a skilled goalkeeper outside of his let alone natural talent for stopping the ball, he's always positioning himself in the right spots, and we've seen it time and time again throughout this game.
So now Elon takes over on defense. That's Levy. Levy battling Woznicki, who, as Elon still has it. Hofstra trying to break it up. As gotta love the hustle from, Woznicki, still trying to help his team on defense.
That's just the kind of player he is.
So now both teams battling over on the near side. 38 and a half minutes to go in this one. 1-0 Pride. Levy kicks it, and he tries to find Kilsich. But now Hofstra gets to it. Now Barnett has it, and we got a whistle here.
Yeah, late whistle, if anything. And I think that's what Hofstra's upset about. That was number 8 and Scott Vante who went down, but he went down. The whistle wasn't blown right away until he screamed and called for the official. Then the whistle eventually got blown, and I think that's what's got Hofstra's back half of the field so upset right now, is that they were saying play on, and now all of a sudden it's a free kick for Elon.
As it looks like the official's going to have a conversation with Rock Carlos, who already has a yellow in this one, or he might be just given instructions about how to defend this free kick.
Carlos does have to be careful here. He gets another yellow. He'll be ejected from this game, and he is way too important for this Hofstra Pride team to lose, and what is right now the most important game of the season for both sides.
So Vatney will get set to take the kick over on the near side. No, it's not going to be. Well, yes, it will be Vatney. A little trickery over there, but now a shot, and what a save by Today, but now rebound scores. It's a goal for the Elon Phoenix. As what an interesting play that was. It looked like Vatney was going to take the shot. Then he gave way to Charlie Kitch, but then it was Vatney anyway who fired it into the box. Elon took a shot. Filippo Dodoni made an amazing save, but then he just couldn't see his blind side, and another Elon player was able to tap it in. We'll get you who that is in a moment, but now just like that, it's a 1-1 game.
Yeah, nothing you could do there if you're Dodoni. He dove, he made the initial save, but that ball was still loose. And when you're in that situation as a goalkeeper, you're leaving it up to your defense, trusting that your back half of the field can get that ball cleared before Elon's able to take advantage. Elon, this is what they do all year. They throw shots on net, they fight in a scramble loose rebound. It's a mess, but that's how Elon scores, and they're good at it. They cause a disruption, and they did it right there. Dodoni makes the first save. Hofstra's defense not able to clear it, and all of a sudden we're all knotted up.
So we're even at 1.
Petro Klisch with the goal.
So now the Pride will try to get back on the board as the ball is going to go over towards the midfield. Pearson Fuso's there. And now Owen Barnett has it. And what a nice tackle from Barnett as it deflects off of him, but it'll be an Elon throw. And again, we talked about at the top of the broadcast, this match is just crucial when you think about the CAA standings and especially where these teams rank nationally.
And how about that, Kenny? A yellow card just been assessed to the entire bench of Hofstra.
Wow.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before. I guess they're definitely clamoring with the official. They're still arguing about why that free kick came to be.
Yeah, it proved to be costly. I mean, if Elon didn't score, you have to wonder would they still be complaining. But nevertheless, it's tough. When that happens. But as I've said before, time and time again, this Hofstra team has shown their ability to be resilient, and they'll have to show it again right here. As Rock Carlos goes down, and he's chirping with Vatney, I believe.
And looking at the benches, Hofstra seems to have more players on reserve today than Elon. So let's see if head coach Richard Nuttall elects to use that if this starting squad right now can't really get the job done. I doubt he will, but it's always something to have fun to look at.
I mean, you mentioned to me at the top of the broadcast that Elon tends to, rotate their players a lot more than Hofstra does.
Yeah.
As Pacheco will cross it into the box, as both teams trying to get there, but Elon's able to get it out of there. We're just under 36 minutes to play in this one. Owen Farrell will take the throw. And it's going to be another whistle. So, Giuseppe, what have you taken away from the first 10 minutes of this one?
Hofstra's in trouble, Kenny. I'm going to tell you why. It's been all Hofstra in the first half. Since the second half started, Elon has maintained possession of the ball, and if there's one issue that Hofstra's had all season, is once they let the other team get real possession of the ball, they have a hard time taking it back, as here go again.
Yeah,
Elon on an odd man
Scott
rush.
Vatney in transition, rushing. He's going to try to find, but it's broken up by Jack O'Malley. And now Dodoni has it. And Pearson Fuso over on the near side. Being battled by Vatney. No, excuse me, that was Kilsich, who took a slip and fall. But now both teams working in the midfield. Mana over to Kilsich. As ball's over on the near side, Woznicki. Woznicki gives it to Rock Carlos. Carlos moving with it. Gives it over onto the right side. Now across into the box. Woznicki heads it, but it's wide left.
Oh, a beautiful look for Hofstra right there. Woznicki in alone with Laurie Goddard. And a beautiful crossing pass on the far side right there from Lennon Gill, looking for Woznicki or Goddard, whoever got there first. And he got the head on it, Woznicki did, but he just sent it wide of the net.
Would have been an amazing goal had he converted, but just missed. So a huge break for Elon.
Looked like Superman out there diving in front for that one.
I mean, he's basically been Superman for this Pride team this season. As now Elon takes it back with Hofstra putting pressure. Now Mana has it over in the midfield. Mana on Pacheco. Mana crosses it over onto the far side. And now Elon working, creeping into the box. And now a shot, but it's going to go out of bounds. Nice defense from the Pride. What'll be a corner for the Phoenix.
Right now, if you're Hofstra, you're not exactly looking to take and maintain possession, although you'd love to. Right now, the name of the game is survive until you can get a play or a flow in the game to switch and momentum comes back into your favor. But right now, what you want to do right now is just shut the door.
Corner kick for Hofstra. No, excuse me. Yes, corner kick for Elon over on the near side. It'll be Vatney who will fire into the box. A header. It's up, but cleared by the Pride. Now Owen Barnett trying to maintain possession. Barnett has it. Gives it to Pacheco. Pacheco tries to find Sean O'Donnell, but the ball's going to go out of bounds. Now Elon will reset in their own zone. Robluski gives it over onto the far side. Elon working it on the CAA logo. Rock Carlos has it. Finds, I think, we got a whistle here. Carlos went down.
Yeah, it looked like that was Milo Hall or Jacob Woznicki he was aiming for that pass.
As a Elon defender is going to get a card.
Wow, third card today handed out.
Of course, the official today taking no hesitation to give out these cards. As now Hofstra will take a free kick from the far CAA logo. I think that's Pearson Fuso. No, Owen Farrell will kick it into the box. Woznicki heads it, and now a chance for Hofstra, broken up by Elon. Now Carlos heads it, a huge break as an Elon defender fell down. Now Barnett. Barnett working on 2 defenders. Barnett passes it back to O'Malley. O'Malley circles back. Looks like he wants to take a long shot, changes his mind, passes it to Owen Farrell. Farrell shoves it up into the box. Goddard got a foot on it, but nobody was there, and so it's into the hands of Wroblewski.
Nice job on Hofstra right there, though. Not necessarily the greatest scoring look, but that's how you get possession back into your favor. That's how you keep momentum rolling towards your way. Keep possession and just get the ball on net. You don't got to have any jaw-dropping shots just yet. Just make sure that you are maintaining possession.
So now Elon takes over on the far side as both teams trying to get in. Rock Carlos has it. He's been in the middle of everything, it seems like, as Milo Hall moves up a little bit. Hall crosses it, broken up by Elon again, but Hofstra maintains possession, and that's Carlos who goes down.
Going to be a big free kick coming up here for Hofstra. Exactly the kind of break the Pride were looking for.
Could be a huge opportunity for Hofstra to get back into this one. This one's going to be taken over on the right corner, not too far outside the box. It will be Milo Hall to do the honors. As we are approaching the half-hour mark in this one, 1-1. Hall gets set as he kicks it into the box, and it is broken up by Elon, but Owen Barnett gets the rebound. Barnett back to Carlos. Carlos hits it into the box, but Elon's right there. This Elon defense has been relentless. It just seems like Hofstra's, they've gotten so many chances in the box, but Elon not letting them get it.
Both of these teams, they've been giving up some opportunities and only sacrificing a goal aside, but looking how these two squads been playing, it could be more if it wasn't for such lockdown defense.
So Wroblewski will get to send this one away. And Jack O'Malley heads it. Carlos will dump it. He's trying to find O'Donnell. O'Donnell racing over on the far side. It's a 2-on-1 in the corner. O'Donnell circles back. Nobody else is near him. And it's deflected by Elon. Owen Farrell tried to get on it. He can't get it. O'Malley saves him. Now Pacheco. Pacheco over on the near side finds Barnett. Barnett circles back, dances about a couple of defenders, and now he finds Goddard. Now Pacheco. Pacheco on the near side. Pacheco still working. Face some pressure from the defense. It's going to go out of bounds. And this is going to be, I think, a Hofstra corner. But first we'll get a couple of subs.
Wow, for both sides, so both squads.
Teddy Baker is back in as O'Donnell will take a seat.
Gillen Baker back into the games for Hofstra. Callie Edelstam comes into the game.
And I think that's Owen Barnett who's gonna get a breather.
As well as Victor Stromston coming back into the game. So these are the heavy hitters for Elon coming in right now.
So Baker takes the cross and is broken up by Wroblewski.
Man, Wroblewski has looked unbelievable today. As a player taking down inside of the 8-yard box.
Hall with a cross. Tries to find Gill, and it's in! Another goal for Lennon Gill, and Hofstra's up in this one, 2-1.
Lennon Gill, they're mobbing him at the corner. Lennon Gill with the unbelievable goal. It was a slight redirection in front of the net, and it was just enough to beat Wroblewski, and all of a sudden, the tables have turned. It's getting chippy in the middle of this game as it's 2-1 Pride.
Wow, how huge has Lennon Gill been today with his second goal? And it was kind of, in a similar manner. He's over on the same side as the goalie who thinks it's coming his way. But no, Gill's able to misdirect him, like you said, and find the lower corner of the opposite side. And what a huge goal.
And both sides still barking at each other. There's a bit of a scuffle in front of the 18-yard box as Lennon Gill scores his second of the game, as there's an unbelievable redirection by the freshman.
No, they're going to give credit to Milo Hall. Excuse me.
No, it's the assist.
Sorry.
Milo Hall with the assist.
Oh. You're right.
It's Chimpy Hofstra celebrating, but you still have to hold off Elon for upwards of 28 minutes left. That's not an easy task at all.
Definitely not. Still a lot of soccer left to be played in this one. And also, perfectly timed substitution for Hofstra to be able to bring in Teddy Baker, who's known for kind of his free kick and corner tactics, and was able to send a nice cross to be able to help Lennon do the job.
That's just the brilliance of Richard Nuttall. He knows exactly when to take advantage of some situations, and right there he did. That's why he's been Hofstra head coach for his 36th year now.
So now Hofstra will look to both, stop Elon from evening this one up and seeing if maybe they can strike again.
Hofstra would love to get some insurance against Elon. This is not an easy foe at all. So I tell you what, if Hofstra is able to knock off the number 12 ranked team in the nation, that's going to go a long way for them.
So Hofstra has it. Owen Farrell throws it. Looking for Gill. Some fancy footwork, but Elon's going to get it. But now Carlos has it. Finds Teddy Baker, who finds Woznicki. And now the ball is going to go backwards. Gabriel Pacheco. Pacheco couldn't get a good foot on it, and now Elon will take advantage. Ryan Mana over on the right side. CAA logo. Mana. And he tried to cross. He tried to find another one of his teammates, but nobody was there, and it's into the hands of Dodone.
It was a good setup. All Swede, no fin, as we like to say in the hockey terms. That is exactly what it sounds like. It's all set up, no finish for Elon.
So Dodone will clear. And nothing really happened there, so Dodone will have the ball again with 26 and a half minutes to go in this one from Captain's Field. Hofstra working it over on the far side, Milo Hall. And Hall is going to kick it out of bounds. So Elon will take a throw back in their own zone. And both teams fighting, and now we got a stoppage.
Hofstra doing a good job turning the favor back to their way. And again, it wasn't off of one play. It was a series of building possession in in Elon's side of the field, which led him to get that goal. And now Elon's kind of on their heels again, just trying to muster up any consistent offense.
So Scott Vatney, who has the lone goal for Elon in this one, will take the free kick just in front of the midfield marker over on the far side. Finds the box, and nobody's open. It will go out of bounds for a goal kick. We've seen a lot of those, a lot of long passes, but nobody's able to get to it.
And they're close, It's not like they're being missed by a wide margin. They're right there, Elon is. A lot more of Elon missing on these passes than Hofstra. And Hofstra, not really doing the best job defending it either. It's just more of Elon's not able to connect on these passes.
So Filippo Dodone will send it away. As Hofstra working with, that's Gill. Now Woznicki, who finds Gill, who crosses it into the box. Pacheco is there. Hofstra moves backwards, but Farrell to Gill. A lot of headers. Elon has it on defense, trying to take over. Now, Elon with a chance. There's going to be a foot race to the ball, but no, a whistle's blown.
Now, why was the whistle blown is the real question.
Rock Carlos is upset once again. There's no card on this one.
You know what? I think this favors Hofstra, if anything. Pearson Fuso would have been the first one to that ball. He would have had to kick it out of bounds. So it would have been a closer throw-in than this free kick right here.
So Vatney will do it again from just outside the midfield circle. Vatney lifts it up into the box, and Dodoni was there, couldn't quite squeeze it. That's why Elon has it again, but they're back further up, over on the near side. Elon with a chance. Farrell breaks it up as Elon will cross it, but broken up by Hofstra again. Lennon Gill will find one of his teammates. No. Some open space, and now Elon clears it back the other way.
And I tell you what, it was a smart play there by Dodoni, Kenny, and it's not that he couldn't squeeze it. He never tried to squeeze it. He punched the ball away. You know, with the wet gloves and a wet atmosphere, the ball's already soaking wet. You don't want to take any chances, not able to catch it. It slips in front of you, and Elon capitalizes. The smart play there, just punch it away and trust your defense, and that's exactly what happened.
Well, it's good that he has a defense that he can trust, that they've, been pretty solid so far in this one.
One of the best in the nation.
Now Elon going the other way. That's Mana, CAA logo. Mana as he's into a triangle of Hofstra defenders. And now Elon, we got a cross, but it's broken up by Infuso. That was Masaba who had the cross. So now it will be an Elon corner kick from the near side. Once again, it's Scott Vatney who's been their man on all the set pieces. Vatney crosses into the box, a header broken up by Hofstra.
Yeah, who else but Lennon Gill getting a foot on that one to send it out of bounds.
Lennon Gill, another guy that's been on both sides of the pitch. He's got the 2 goals, but it's nice when he can also help you out like that on defense.
And that's something that the Hofstra probably take a lot of pride in, no pun intended there. This team, even on offense, Woznicki's back, Goddard's back. These are the kinds of players who do the scoring. And in most other systems, they don't do anything else but score. But with head coach Richard Nuttall, he's going to ensure you that every single player knows exactly what they want to do. They call it total football. It's when everybody can play everywhere.
Yeah, it takes a full 11 guys, and it's especially nice when they're all have multiple skills.
Absolutely.
So Elon throws it into the box, and now Dodoni punched it out, and now another shot, but it's too high. So Hofstra got, I want to say, a little bit of a break there as Elon really applied the pressure.
Yeah, Elon doing a good job getting the ball back in the Hofstra side of things. And Hofstra's on their heels right now, but with the Dodoni goal kick coming up, they're hoping that they're able to switch the momentum back into their favor with just over 20 minutes left to go.
And if you're Hofstra, you just really got to play lockdown defense here. You would hate for Elon to score a late goal in this one. Now a bunch of headers as Gill goes down. He tried to get it, and an immediate whistle from the official.
Oh yeah, and Gill is ticked off.
It's gonna be a yellow.
Oh, Lennon Gill, yeah, I'll tell you what.
It's gonna be Connor Muschetti who gets the yellow card.
Lennon Gill got knocked down. He smacked the ball right out of his hands when he picked it up. Gill not happy. That's what I thought the yellow card was at first. Lennon Gill's got to be able to keep his cool right now. As you're up 2-1, you've been Hofstra's best player so far today with a pair of goals. Speaking of a pair, we got 2 substitutions coming in for Elon. We'll get you the names in just a moment, but in such a close game, emotions are high. He's had what we could call a breakout game today so far. The last thing you want to do is be getting yellow cards and letting emotion take the best of you.
So Teddy Baker will once again take the free kick for Hofstra. He came up huge in that corner kick, which contributed to the Pride's second goal. Kick's going to go into the box. Woznicki heads it, but now it's going to go backwards. Vatney has it. Vatney battling Farrell. Vatney fires, broken up by O'Malley. Hofstra looking to go the other way, but now Elon's there, and now Elon takes over. Great transition play from the Phoenix. The Phoenix over on the far side, across into the box, broken up by Teddy Baker. And now Gill. And now Goddard. Goddard trying to find Woznicki over on the left wing, and he has some open space, but nobody else is there. Can he get there? And Woznicki still with it, now creeping over into the inside, looking for an open teammate. It's Goddard. Goddard takes a shot, but it's wide left.
That was a rocket off of the foot of Louis Goddard right there, taking it with the off foot on the left side. And hey, he had the right look, just not able to capitalize and get it on net.
You know, would have helped if maybe Woznicki had some more of his teammates around that he could have gone to, maybe set up a better shot, but it's kind of tough to do that when everything was moving so fast with that pass to him over on the right side.
Yeah, when Hofstra transitions, Jacob Woznicki is always the first one up at midfield because he's the fastest one on this team. Head coach Richard Nuttall wants to utilize that by potentially getting a breakaway for Woznicki, and right there they had the chance.
So Elon with it, creeping into the box as Hofstra backs up on defense, and a nice header by Hofstra. And now Teddy Baker trying to get it, can't, but Elon takes over. That's Masaba to Vatny. Vatny moves back, circles back, under 20 minutes to go in this one. 2-1 Hofstra. So Elon slowing things down before I would anticipate they pick up the pace, assuming they maintain possession, which they will not. As Dodoni has it.
He'll slow the game down as he gets set for where you can only assume is going to be a punt, as nobody on his defense is staying by the 18-yard box.
So Dodoni kind of shouting at a member of Elon. And we got another out of bounds, another throw in for the Pride. Milo Hall will throw it in. As the wind and the rain picking up a little bit as we speak.
Yeah, not ideal weather for either sides right now, but you got to think that this plays a bit of an advantage to Hofstra. I think it's much easier to play defense with these conditions than to try and be on the offense with the rain.
So Hofstra with it, that's Carlos. Carlos finds Baker. Baker gets tackled by Masaba, no whistle, looked like a clean one. Now Goddard over on the far side finds Milo Hall and is broken up. Milo Hall goes to the ground. Elon takes over on the other side as Hofstra is able to get there.
Rare giveaway there by Milo Hall. Got double teamed and he got almost ambushed. He didn't see them coming. He made the turn by the far sideline and lost the ball as soon as he did.
And
clock stops at 17:51. Not too sure why.
Well, nevertheless, there will be a throw-in for the Pride. Owen Farrell will do it once again. He finds Goddard. No, he can't find Goddard. It's a header by Elon, but taken back by Farrell. But now another out of bounds, and Farrell will do it again.
So last couple of minutes here, neither team able to maintain possession. Been a lot of sloppy plays, a lot of giveaways, and a lot of back and forth.
So Farrell finds one of his teammates. Now Farrell again. And it looks like that's Goddard trying to get it, but he's battling it with Elon. But now Hofstra takes over again. Now Gill over in the box, takes a shot, deflected, and a loose ball, and it's it. Or
they blew it dead. They blew it dead, Kenny. There was too much contact there with Wabluski, the goaltender, between Woznicki, and they called that one dead. Nothing done with Mouse. Of course, there's Woznicki with a little handshake over to Wabluski saying, hey, my bad, didn't mean to.
Yeah, there is just a lot going on on that one.
And Nuttall, I believe, is screaming over at the Hofstra bench. He can't believe that's a foul. Obviously, there was contact, but if it's incidental and they're going for the ball, the officials are instructed to let the play stand.
It was a great shot on goal by, I believe it was Teddy Baker, but a really nice deflection by the Elon defense. So Elon takes over now. That's Gili, who throws it in Hofstra's zone.
And imagine how different of a game this would be there if they didn't blow that play dead and Hofstra's up 3-1 with under 20 minutes left.
could have been the dagger. As Elon throws it in over on the far side. Circling back, and now a kick into the zone, and it will go out of bounds for Hofstra. So Dodone will clear, as once again Hofstra just trying to cling on to this 1-goal lead. But we got another whistle first.
Yeah, taking a while to let things get go here. Clock is stopped at 16:09, and a lot of credit to this crowd today, Kenny. Just looking out, it's rainy, it's windy, as it always is. It feels like on Fall Fest for the last 3 years. When Fall Fest comes around, the conditions are not ideal, but you know, a lot of props to this crowd for toughing it out and what is the most important game of the year for both sides.
So now Elon trying to make something over in Hofstra's zone, broken up by Hofstra. They're able to maintain possession. Carlos feeds Teddy Baker. Baker, who finds Gill. Gill back to Baker. Baker crosses it, looking for Woznicki. Woznicki can't get to it. Elon takes over as collision between Milo Hall and an Elon defender.
Yeah, Milo Hall did not hide that one at all. He went leaps and bounds. He used his defender right there. He extended his arms off of the back. I'm a little surprised that might have not been a yellow card. You know, sometimes it's incidental, but sometimes like that, you know, it's way too obvious. He can't be doing that.
So Elon with it, Charlie Kitch. As Elon slowing things down as we approached the quarter-hour mark to go. 2-1 Hofstra.
Been a great game so far, Kenny.
Definitely lived up to the billing. Maybe not quite the high goal scoring maybe we anticipated, but just a good one that I believe is going to come down to the end. Ryan Mana battling Pacheco. Mana finds Vatney. Vatney over on the CAA logo, now crosses over into the middle. Elon still working, still trying to apply the pressure on this Hofstra defense who's backing up. And now another wide shot for another Felipe Dodone goal kick.
And one thing you got to remember if you're Elon, I understand you're down, I understand that this clock is moving faster than you might think, but you got just over 14 minutes left to go. You know, just maintain possession and the scoring chances will come. Don't try and rush a shot, and don't try to make an ill-fated decision that would lead to a turnover. As the Dodone is down right now, he's just sitting, though. As
looks like
no, the Dodone's hurt.
Oh boy. As it looks like the trainer is out for Hofstra, and both teams are rushing over to their benches.
They'll take a break. They'll talk over the game plan there. Dodone, not too sure what happened, Kenny. He went over to play the ball, and all of a sudden, he was going for the goal kick, and he went down, and he's holding on to, I believe that's could be his Achilles, perhaps. We don't want to assume, but he's hurt right now, and he's down on the ground. He's sitting. The trainer's out. He's getting stretched out, which, Kenny, is a good sign.
Yeah, definitely a good sign. This is just a sight you don't want to see for, Dodone. We talked about how huge he's been for Hofstra this season, and he's made some nice plays so far in this one, and now he's up to his feet, getting a sip of water as he's talking with both the trainer and the official.
Not too sure what happened there, but no wave over the bench to bring in a backup goalkeeper. Hofstra does have 3 keepers on the bench today. Not too sure out of the 3 who would come in. When you look at experience, they have a freshman, and then they do have a junior and a sophomore. So Zach Bittner is the junior. Excuse me, not Bittner. That'd be Gino Cervoni, who is the junior. 6'5" goalkeeper from Elmont, New York. So not too far from us, just down the road, if you will.
Dodone still having a conversation with the official.
But Dodone appears to be okay, so not too sure what happened. Maybe he just cramped up, Kenny. That's always a possibility.
That could be it. Could also be the slippery conditions, but it's a good sign that he's up and that both teams are back onto the pitch with the clock getting ready to resume. It paused at 14:04.
So let's see how Dodone looks right here with the goal kick. This will be a big teller if he's all right or if he's just toughing it out.
So both teams are kind of angled over on the near side, anticipating this kick from Dodone, who's able to clear it.
Nice kick by Dodone. He looks to be all right.
Great to see. Elon with it, as could have been a costly moment there with Wroblewski leaving his post, but he's able to get there in time. But now it'll be out of bounds for a Hofstra throw.
Wroblewski wasn't able to play that with his hands. He had the kick in and it led to an ill-fated kick. And all of a sudden, it's a turnover forced by the Pride. And this is their bread and butter. When they're on, they're able to force turnovers like it's nothing. And they did it just there right now at the throw-in coming up for Farrell.
Owen Farrell throws it. A chance for Teddy Baker, has some space. And now he finds Goddard. Goddard creeping into the box, battling a couple of defenders, gives it back to Baker. Baker, and it's deflected out of bounds.
Nice job by Baker. Started the play on this side, on the near sideline, and was able to shift his way over to the far side of that 18-yard box as he had possession of the ball for a moment before it got kicked out of bounds.
So Owen Farrell will throw it. Curious to see if he tries to find somebody in the box. And it looks like that's what he will do. Looking for Goddard, gets a head on it, but it's nothing on that one. And Wroblewski has it.
If I'm Elon right now, I wouldn't really start panicking until about the 7 to 5 minute range if you're still down by a goal at that point. Right now, you got 12 minutes left. This is your time to really slow down the game, take possession, and get the looks that you want, not what Hofstra wants.
So Hofstra with it over on the far side. That's Goddard, and it's deflected out of bounds. We mentioned that many consider this to be the biggest game of the season for the Pride, but it's so interesting that it's so early into the season. So, definitely curious to see as these teams move along throughout the season how crucial this one today will play or factor in, especially when you consider the standings.
Yeah, and it's early in conference play, Kenny. I believe this is the third or fourth conference play game for Hofstra, so it's still pretty early on into the season, of course, especially when you talk about conference play, but it's so important to win these games. And if Hofstra loses today, there's a good chance they fall out of the national rankings.
As Hofstra, I'm sure they don't want that to happen. But now fight for the ball. A lot of headers. Rock Carlos heads it back to Goddard.
Almost able to get it past his three defenders right there. It was the last one who gave him the most trouble.
Elon circles back as Gill looks to put some pressure. And Milo Hall heads it out of bounds. So it'll be an Elon throw. Now Elon working over on the far side. Hofstra trying to get into the middle, trying to break something up. Chance for Vatny, who takes a shot, but it deflected to the right side. That was not his intention. I think he was trying to go for a goal, but it just hit his foot off of the wrong part of it.
I mean, Kenny, it was coming in. He wanted to one-time it while the ball was still in the air with Pacheco right in front of him. But in that situation, settle it down, man. A little 2 or 3 touch will do the trick. You still got over 10 minutes left in this game. I understand you want it back, and that would have been one heck of a statement if he was able to capitalize. But it's a turnover.
And what a nice job by Woznicki, able to get that, saving it from going out of bounds. But now it's going to be, I think that's an offside.
No, Pacheco was taken down. It was a slide tackle at the near conference logo. He's up now, so it'll be a goal kick coming up for the defenseman right on Hofstra's side of the midfield at the near sideline.
And we're also we're going to get some subs as well.
So Thengel Orson's coming on for Milo Hall. This is the first time Hall is taking a seat on the bench today, Kenny. He's played most of the game so far. So let's see. Looks like that with 10 minutes left, maybe they'll bring Milo Hall back in for the final stretch of the game here. But then Gil Orson is more than capable of closing out this game for the Pride.
So Pacheco will take the kick from the near side, it's going to be in the air. Teddy Baker looks to get to it. Now Rock Carlos has it. Carlos over into the box. Carlos creeping. It's broken up by Elon.
Nice moves there by Rock Carlos, the midfielder. Not fleet of foot at all. He's kind of a jack of all trades. He's able to play defense. He's physical. He can dance with the ball like we saw right there. And most importantly, Kenny, he's got a rocket of a foot. I don't know. We haven't had the chance to see him shoot today yet. But when he shoots it, he's got one of the best feet on this team.
So now Teddy Baker will take the corner.
Good news for Hofstra. It's on the near side, so he'll get the natural outswinger kick.
And now it's broken up. And now a chance for Hofstra. And the kick is going to go up and away.
Ball came out to then Gil Orson. Tough break right there for the young man. He could have settled it down and tried for the shot really quick as Wroblewski was out of the net after punching it away, but he was not able to settle it down. Nobody would have been able to settle down that ball. It just took an awkward bounce.
So Elon will have it in their own zone. Wroblewski sends it away. Carlos gets to it. And now Elon has it. And it will go out of bounds.
Hofstra exactly where they want this game to be with just under 10 minutes left to go. Hofstra has possession. They're taking their time for the throw-in as Owen Farrell finally chucks it in.
Farrell finds Woznicki. Now pass up in the air for Baker, who can't get it. Elon going the other way. And now we have a chance here. The ball snuck past a couple of Elon players, but now Dodoni is able to get on it.
I'm going to tell you right now, Kenny, Gabriel Pacheco got away with the foul right there. He was grabbing onto his forward coming in on the near side, and he gave him a little hug as the officials didn't see it.
Rock Carlos has it. Looking for Gil. Can he make it a hat trick? But it's saved by Wroblewski.
Wroblewski, a beautiful challenge coming out to the tip of the 18-yard box and stopping Lennon Gill.
A huge play by Wroblewski to keep the Phoenix in this one as we're under the 8-minute mark now.
He's been outstanding this game.
Definitely. You know, this score could be even more lopsided if they didn't have him.
Another foul on the play. Gabriel Pacheco got bumped off of the ball. The official saw that the whole way through.
Yeah, no escaping this one for the Brazilian. But it was an Elon foul. Foul on Elon, so it'll be Hofstra free kick. As Pacheco sends it. Elon breaks it up. Owen Farrell looking for Goddard. Goddard battling Masaba. Goddard. And another save by Wroblewski. Couldn't really get much on it, and Wroblewski kicks it. He slips a little bit.
How about that? You see how far he sent that ball for slipping on the punt? Wroblewski with an iron leg.
Pretty impressive, and now another whistle, another free kick as an Elon player went down. That was Charlie Kitch.
Wind is blowing towards the Hofstra net right now, so this free kick coming right to the right of that face-off circle in the middle of the field for Elon could be more favorable than we think.
So Elon will get set to kick in Hofstra's zone. As it'll be Vatney. Be a long kick for him. We'll see if he can find any teammates. Vatney with the kick. And it goes wide right.
Man, and how many times have you said that today, Kenny? Elon with good looks, and they're just not able to get the ball on net.
Yeah, like a huge piece of this game has just been the Phoenix, their inability to get those shots on target. I mean, they've been in Hofstra's zone for a good portion of this game.
And we're just about at 5 minutes left in the game, and it's cute at first. You could say, oh, we can work on it at halftime and fix it. But now this is the nitty-gritty. This is crunch time. And Elon's got to start taking advantage of these Hofstra fouls.
And if you're Hofstra, you have to stay disciplined. You have to maintain possession of the ball. But now a chance for Elon as Dodone is going to get on that one. That's a race a little bit.
Nice play by Dodone. Good job to come out and challenge and smother that ball.
And I think Hofstra's getting ready to make a couple of subs. It looks like that's Armas who's taken off the warm-up penny. Oh, and another collision. I think that's player for Hofstra.
That's Dengil Orison for
Orison
Hofstra.
is down.
As we're going to have the trainers for both sides come out and look at them.
And so is a player for Elon. That's Victor Stromston. As both players are down, a scary collision.
Victor Stromston's been one of the best players all season so far for Elon. So, I mean, obviously you want to hope both players are okay, but that's a big loss for Elon. Along with Dengil Orison, a big loss. He's a big defensive forward, and that's why you bring him in this late in the game.
And so both teams are going to leave the bench.
Orison's up, which is good, but Stromson's still down, and there's a big huddle around him right now, both Elon players and Hofstra.
Yeah, it's good to see that Orison's back up as Stromston's being tended to.
And with the stoppage of play, Kenny, with just over 4 minutes left to go in this game, Hofstra's got to start playing more lockdown defense. They've been holding Elon enough where they haven't been able to get great looks, but they've had decent enough looks where it's been mostly Elon missing and not able to capitalize on more than Hofstra getting back and playing good defense. So with just over 4 minutes left to go, if you're Hofstra, what you want to see from them right now is just hold on to the ball. Keep on kicking it out of bounds. Make sure that Elon is not able to muster up any consistent offense late in this one.
And it looks like Stromston's he's off the ground now, and he's still talking to the trainer.
As you got to assume Stromson's got to come out of this game, at least for a concussion protocol, and now Hofstra is making their way back onto the pitch while Elon moves off of their pitch, I suppose, to maybe talk strategy. Now let's keep an eye to see if Dengil Orison is back out there. I believe he is. But he was the Hofstra player who was involved in that collision. As finally Stromston is up to his feet. We'll get a nice little round of applause from the Hofstra faithful.
Being tended to, being assisted by the trainer off the field.
And it's a scary sight when you need help getting walked off of the field when it was a head injury and not a leg injury. But he is right now, so they're going to check on him, and I doubt we're going to see Victor Stromston for the rest of this one.
So 4:51 left to play in this one. 2-1 Hofstra once again from Captain's Field. The inaugural name with the field being named Captain's Field. And Alexi Armas is going to come into the game as Teddy Baker.
As Jan Jelercic also into the game for the first time for Hofstra. A couple of the young guns, if you will. Alexi Armas, well, a junior. Jelercic younger.
And Goddard, Laurie Goddard's also off the field. So Hofstra looking to get some fresh legs as they try to nail this one down.
This is definitely Hofstra's defensive team right here. As long for Elon, Nicholas McKinnon, number 17, came into the game for Victor Stromston.
And there's a unhappy Elon player. That's, I believe, Jordan Wilson, who's going at it with the official. But now play will resume as Victor Dodone will pick it up. The ref just placed the ball in front of him, and Dodone said, hey, that's mine. And so he will send this one away over towards the near side. Woznicki looking to get on it. Loose ball. Both teams fighting for it. And the ball is going to go out of bounds. We'll see which way it goes. It'll be Hofstra's way. Gabriel Pacheco will throw it. No, he'll give it to Owen Farrell. Farrell throws it, tries to find Gill. The ball goes out of bounds.
And this is exactly what you want if you're Hofstra. The clock continues to run and the ball stays out of bounds and Hofstra gets these throw-ins.
And so now out of bounds will be Elon ball. And now a header. Now Hofstra, chance for Woznicki. Moving into the box, trying to create some space. He's in with a couple of defenders. Now Carlos, back up.
That's Yelerchich with it.
Yelerchich crosses it, looking for Woznicki, but it's deflected the other way. Now Elon will go the other way under 4 to play. As the ball will go behind Jack O'Malley, and Dodoni will leave his post, kicks it out. Dangerous play there, but they're able to get it the other way. But now
Elon, play, well warranted.
Elon has it over on the midfield. Ryan Mana. Mana in with Armas over on the CAA logo. Now a chance for Elon. Nice tackle by Woznicki. As now the Pride have it in their own zone. Woznicki trying to get there. He's unable to. As we're approaching 3 minutes left to go in this one. Elon have it towards the middle. And Hofstra's able to get there. But now Elon another chance. And a player's down for Hofstra. That's Infuso. He's back up. As Carlos kicks it over to the right side. He's trying to find Gill. But Elon beats him to it. Ball's up in the air towards the midfield. Approaching 2.5 to play. Armas. Woznicki. It's a foot race. And the Elon player goes down. And a whistle is going to be called.
Kenny, I don't like that call. That was just 2 feet getting tangled up right there.
Yeah, I did not.
That's not done with any intent.
Yeah, that was... yeah, I didn't see a whole lot of contact with that one. So a questionable call. And we have another whistle. And
yeah, the crowd letting the officials here.
No, I think the official's just telling them to move the ball a little bit back. But now Robluski's going to leave this post with 2 minutes left to play. I think he's going to go up if they have a chance on offense.
I don't know. I've never seen it before so far this season, but it's not unheard of.
And now across into the box, broken up by Hofstra. They maintain possession. Going backwards, broken up. Woznicki has it. Woznicki over on the near side. Trying to find some open space, trying to find an open teammate. 1.5 left to play, and he falls and a whistle.
And I'll tell you what, smart play there by Jacob Woznicki. He could have went in all alone looking for a half breakaway as the crowd is loving it here. They're on their feet.
And a yellow card has been assessed to Elon. I believe that was on Caldi Edestrom after that tackle on Jacob Woznicki.
So instead of, it's going to be a free kick in between the 18-yard box and the near sideline. But what I was saying before is a smart play by Woznicki to take that ball to the sideline, because if somebody gets to that ball, they're going to kick it out of bounds, and Hofstra could take their time on a throw-in with just under 1.5 minutes left to go.
And so the clock stops with 1:22 to go. And we're going to see, is it going to be Armas or is it going to be Gill?
Man, what a huge win it would be here for Hofstra if they can hang on to this one. You see Elon at the midfield. They have 2 forwards there as they're going to just try and push the ball forward.
So Hofstra has 3 players right now in front of the ball. It's Woznicki, Armas, and Gill. Armas is closest to the ball, but he's going to give it to Gill, who moves backwards. Gill trying to stay in bounds, and he gets shoved to the ground. And I think it's going to be, was that a whistle or is it just out of bounds?
Let's see. I believe the ball went out of bounds. I believe that's why they did indeed blow the whistle. Question is, who went out on? It went out on Elon.
And the clock is still ticking. Now 1 minute to go from Captain's Field. And now Hofstra, another out of bounds. Armas will throw it in.
Again, it's out on
Elon's zone. This is Hofstra's right in the driver's seat, but the ball will go out of bounds again. And now Elon will take over. So they're going to get a chance, maybe. Armas heads it out of bounds into the crowd. 30 seconds left to go in this one. Hofstra, it's Farrell. And it's Woznicki and Gill trying to get into it, but it's broken up by Elon. But it's saved, and now Elon working the other way. Now a chance for Hofstra. Over on the right side, 15 seconds to go in this one. And it will be out of bounds. And it will be a Hofstra throw as the clock continues to... No, it'll be a Hofstra free kick, but 2 seconds, and now... And that's it. And the Hofstra Pride take this one from the Elon Phoenix 2-1 on the day where we renamed this field Captain's Field, a day where alumni is honored. What a win for the Hofstra Pride in what might be the biggest game of the season.
Lennon Gill, 2 goals. This was definitely his breakout game, and this is a statement made by Hofstra. This is how you rebound from dropping in the rankings, Kenny. This is a conference rival that you're playing against. They're ranked number 12 in the nation, and Hofstra is able to hold them off on their home turf, remain undefeated at now newly named Captain's Field since 2022, and